Ah, birds. They let out turds. I love these birds. We are like neck and ass with this. Philip Burnell, a very important survey. This could change the political landscape in the United States. So I asked this important question. Philip Burnell, this is the question for the people. It's either, oh, the camera's on, or wash your balls. Ah. Wash your balls is lagging behind by about 6% right now.
Wash your balls. Oh.
It seems the American people have spoken. As of now, it's, oh, the camera's on. Here, we are already on it. It's going to be a story for tomorrow. Yeah, I know. We're going to have to watch that, Bullcraft. We're going to have to watch that. Like, gee, I wonder why, Smash. Gee, I mean, is it because, like, you are literally painted into a corner and you can't, hike rant your way out of the problems the Amico's having? I don't get any joy at the Amico imploding either. That's the thing that pisses me off. I get zero joy. And then I see people who are actually, like, harassing, whether it be employees at Intellivision. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get a life. Get over it. I get frustrated at the lies and how malicious, like, it's a cult around the Amico, and that pisses me off. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But anyway, but you get what I'm saying. Like, don't do that shit. But anyway, I'm tired of talking about it. Well, actually, no. We're going to probably watch Smash JT's video. What if I identify as your mom? Well, I don't know really what to say to that, but I do have to fart. I love birds. Birds. I love these birds. These birds let out nice big turds. I love birds. Fucking birds. Oh, did I mention that I bought an Everkid? No, I didn't miss your super chat. I saw it. That was actually what I was answering, BBZ, right after the cheer. I cannot get vital shit to get back my car back on the road because it needs to get shipped from Canada, and the Freedom Convoy is blocking it. Oh, that's fun. The Freedom Convoy. What if I did? So I already answered you with a fart. Hey, Rich sent you a DM. I am already on that story for tomorrow. Hit the boat fart from Resident Evil. Yes. Well, no, actually, this to me is the boss from Super Castlevania 4. It literally, it sounds like 1-to-1. We did this before.
You win. Perfect.
Dude, there's no more I could say about the Amico. Maybe we'll watch Smash JT's video. Yes, and then we'll watch some Crap Gamer. Then we'll watch some QVC. Why I want to watch Crap Gamer? Because it is the most enthralling, unscripted content on the fucking internet. Oh, birds! Oh. Smash JT. Look, I love that. It's like Smash JT. Just kind of makes my penis tingle a little bit. Just thought I'd tell you. You're a bird. Smash JT. Smash JT. Oh, no, so wait, he did another video. Wait, he is... Oh, no, we're hiking. Don't worry. We are still hiking. Finish him! Flawless victory. Fried chicken fatality. Fried chicken. These birds. They do have wonderful bird breasts, though. Tommy should have been forced out as CEO the moment he decided to come on your podcast. Though, yeah. And I gave, before me and him were on better terms, when me and him were on better terms, I gave him advice like, dude, you have to stop doing that. You know, this internet shit ain't like TV. Like, you can't sit there and react to all this. You will, one, lose your mind, and your credibility will go. He basically did what DSP and Wings do. He fed the trolls. And on top of it, he also, well, there's also him not running the company properly at all and making it a PR nightmare. I got bored and wondered, is Dad streaming yet? And check my sub box. I was very happy to see you are indeed streaming. Tom Atkinson. I can't lie and say that your lie is not a lie, because if I said I had gastric bypass surgery, that would be a fucking lie. So believe whatever you want to believe. You could believe that I have 3 penises and that I'm a unicorn and that I slap my ass cheeks until they're purple. Believe whatever you want to, but that's not true. I've only slapped my ass a few times. Just a few times. So I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. You could think whatever you want to think. You could believe whatever you want to believe. You could believe that I have 17 nipples. If that's what you want to believe, if that makes you rest your head easier at night going, Rich had gastric bypass surgery and has 17 nipples, then sure. But I didn't. Why do you have to be the same troll? Because you always have like the same kind of names. Strange. Are you... Is Ranch excited? Am I going to put ranch dressing on an Elden Ring disc? Yes.
Piss oven.
We got to watch some QVC tonight, too. I'm in the mood. Did you see? Yeah, I did. I did see the video. It's so weird. But I used to have problems with them ages ago, and they've been good for a really long time. But Jesus Christ, man. Who the fuck is even Afro Gamer, dude? That's that guy who talked a lot of shit about me. No, I didn't flag anybody. I didn't take anybody's channel down. I did not. So, please let RGT85. Well, if he invites me to, man, I don't invite myself. Hope you had a good stream. I just saw the news last. Saw you lurking at a kindergarten with wings of DSP. Yeah, that's usually what I do. I shave DSP's chest in the car, too. Like, do motherfuckers... I guess you do because you don't realize what it's like to have a life. I feel like fucking with people tonight. I don't sit there and lose sleep over what people are saying about me on the internet. I don't care. I'm like, oh my God, I need to flag them down. If you're probably saying something stupid that someone else is fighting, and that's what's getting the video flagged down. You fucking idiots. If you sit there putting out nasty shit, yeah, people are going to go, hey, this is nasty shit. I'm going to flag it. I didn't flag your stuff. I don't fucking care. I don't. I think it's sad, but I think you wish I did care. Whoa! Like I'm sitting there flagging and fucking doxing people like I have nothing better to do. Nothing. So let's see. I'm getting a fart. That means I'm getting something from StreamLabs. Well, am I excited for Elden? Well, the ranch is excited. I hear it's more approachable, but I do suck at video games, so that means nothing. Yes, I'm talking about it tomorrow. Tommy Tellericock. Oh, yeah, the trolls are out in full force, man. I don't care about Afro Gamer, dude. That's what someone sent me a long time ago. Now I remember. They sent me a shit. Remember we watched it on stream and it ended up being a fucking troll. I don't give a fuck. There's other people I know that talk shit about me all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I need to flag all. 2015 Rich, yes. And I wasn't even flagging back then. I was trying to try to build a legal case against these trolls. That was it was a waste of fucking time, man. Absolute waste of time. Me now? I don't give a shit. I don't care. I have way too much. I have 3 kids now. 2015 Rich had 0 kids. I don't have time for that shit. DSP was straight up acting like a substitute teacher, scolding his chat because they were misbehaved. Dude, I literally described... Someone asked me, like... Because he thinks DSP is hilarious too, my friend, for the same reasons. And I told him he treats his streams just like a substitute teacher. He does. The only reason I would remotely come close to flagging someone if it was putting out like personal information or straight up dangerous lies. You want to sit there and think I had gastric bypass surgery? If that makes you hard at night and you jerk off to it, then fap your... Just here. Here.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Just go ahead. I don't fucking care. You want to put out videos that I have meltdowns? I don't give a shit. Whoop-de-fucking-do. God, no, DSP couldn't handle kids. Dude, he makes it like he's climbing a Himalayan mountain naked using a toothpick as an ice pick when he goes out to his mailbox on a snowy day. He is not... Could you imagine DSP changing a diaper? Oh, now there's shit on my goatee! Like, no. Just absolutely no. So, dude, yeah, think whatever you want to. Think that I'm sitting there fucking with nothing else better to do, flagging these stupid fucking channels. You know, I don't hate DSP at all. Not in the slightest, and I genuinely mean that. I don't hate him in any way, shape, or form. But he does just funny shit unintentionally, and it is funny. I'm not going to not say it's funny. You know what I mean? Shaz DSP will spend 1 hour in pre-stream talking about how difficult changing... Oh, my God. Dude, he would have a story every day. You would think he had PTSD. If he had a kid, he would have a diaper story every day. Which actually would probably be good for the stream because he would stop begging in the beginning. Or it would make the begging worse. Guys, I have a kid now. I mean, I need money. I need money. Why? What's going on with Chris Chan? Did something happen? Dude, I don't give a fuck. Let them, whatever a sexually frustrated, chemically imbalanced person from the other side of the world wants to think about me, let them think about me. I don't care. Let them think it. Let them think that, you know, I have 6 nipples, all different colors. That would actually be kind of cool. All right. Diego the Raptor has breaking news. I am bald. All right. Let's watch Smash JT and see what he has to say. I've seen some of this. It finally seems like he's even raising the white flag. And again, I don't want to see...
And even then...
anything. I've watched some of it. See, here's where it popped up. I don't want to see any company... Like, what joy do I get out of a fucking company failing? Nothing. Not a fucking thing.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. I had a few people write some comments and ask some questions regarding the latest in television Amico crowdfunding campaign, if you will, or investing campaign. I mean, it's all the same to me. I don't care about the nomenclature. People are asking me about the Intellivision Amico on Start Engine and if I'm going to invest.
I don't understand the walking thing. Not that I walk. I get steps in all the time. I'm not saying it like I don't understand walking. That sounded terrible. But I understand, like, why don't you, so you could focus more on what you're saying? Like, go for your hike. That's fine. But I don't know. Okay. Hey, that's his thing. Smash JT.
More money in it or not. So in this video, I wanted to answer that question and explain my rationale.
I told you.
If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell for notifications. Even if you can't stand me, hate what?
Yo, Richie, booby, baby. Dude, boobs are life, man. Love boobs.
Watchers are the best customers. So I appreciate you guys first and foremost. Always the first to come and dislike my videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, moving on to the Intellivision Amico crowdfunding, investing, Start Engine, Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank's website, and the Intellivision Amico. Am I investing more money into this? No.
Of course. How could anybody in their right fucking mind, how could anybody who has at least the cognitive ability to do 2 + 2 = 4 look at Intellivision right now and think that is a sound investment? Come on. Thank you, Jeff.
And it's like a resounding no. Like, it's not like maybe I will, maybe I will. No. And as I alluded to in my previous...
There was someone today, I trust the source, but I still, it was just such a unbelievable... Yeah, Willie Mack Show, what's good? I'm going to have him on a stream soon. Willie Mack Show, I'm going to talk to him this week. But thanks for coming through, man. Here is the thing about this Willie Mack. I genuinely, wholeheartedly do not think that Tommy Tellerico started this to be a scam. I don't. You know, and the guy has, you know, does not think kind things about me, and I'm not a fan of him either. But I don't think he did. I think he started it with noble intentions, but the problem is that his narcissism and his ego got in the way. He doesn't want to be told no. He only wants yes people around him. He, like, gaslit a whole bunch of smaller YouTubers. Right. Smash JT. And the Amico kid, who used to be Snestastic, and Retro Bro, who thinks my family should be ashamed of me for harshly criticizing the Amico. They have all ostracized me, and I am now sleeping in the woods. But what it is that Tommy is not CEO material. He may be a successful dude. He's a talented guy. I will not take any of that away from him. But he does not have the person. He is way too sensitive to criticism. You could go watch my stream from him from like a year plus ago, where he was answering questions. He called some people in the audience gaming racists. I don't even know what the fuck a gaming racist is, but he did say he called them douchebags, and I'm like, dude, no. This is not what you do. Not what you do as a CEO anyway. As I'm a YouTube commentator, I call people douchebags, but like, imagine, like I always say, and I know it's a kind of getting cringe because I overuse it, but it's true. Imagine Mark Cerny. Like, all right, everyone in the audience needs to shut the fuck up because you're being douchebags. You know, so that's my thing. I don't think that he started this. It wasn't like some kind of scam. It wasn't like he was trying to. Do I think now it's teetering on a scam because they're desperate and they're going into a fourth fucking round of crowdfunding? Yeah, it's absolutely a scam at this point. But no, it did not start as one. But Tommy's mismanagement and poor leadership turned something that was started with noble intentions by Tommy into a scam. Now it's just people looking to find ways to recoup their money so they're not indebted to all these different loans. Rich, can we make you financially obligated to play League of Legends? No. Also, can you speak through your asshole?
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
That's my language. This is intro guy's language. I can't get over that. I cannot get over it. I did not stretch the length of that far. All I did was make it stereo because it was mono. That is unaltered from that man's asshole, and I still can't believe it. He is the alpha male of fucking farts. Anyway, I am talking way too much. What else is new?
This video, this is not a personal attack against Intellivision or Tommy or anyone who works there, but I'm at the point right now where it's put up or shut up. I've supported.
Hallelujah, Jeff. Hallelujah.
This device for 2 years. Those of you who have been around my channel for a very long time know how much I enjoyed my time playing it.
Like, you know, if he's finally, I mean, I guess I'm sure he's going to keep his 10 grand in. I know he can afford it. But if he's even like, yo, I am not putting any more support in. This is what I was going to say before. A source I have that I trust. I'm going to verify it with her one more time. There's someone looking to take out a home equity loan on their house to help the company. Allegedly. I have to say that until I can confirm it. I'm like, dude, no, please. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. The concept is basically a bunch of pack-in games from a cheap console that you could get in like 2007. That was like a Wii knockoff. Please don't. Do not invest in this company. Do not invest. He, who has been one of the champions of the Amico from somewhat early on, is like put up or shut up. Do not invest. Don't invest.
Know how much
I have we have another troll in the chat here. They are asking me a very important question. I have a more chilled approach to trolling. What's with the sudden change? I thought you said childish approach to trolling. But either way, this is kind of childish. So this is, here. Listen to my chilled ass. Tell your dad about that one, Bird. Do you smell that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
passion I have for it and how excited I am for when it eventually does come out. Hopefully.
He's even saying hopefully. He's even saying hopefully. Dude. Here's what I'm telling you. Maybe to pay back that probably more so to pay back that predatory loan they got where they owe the guy who loaned them money $100 per fucking console. That is batshit fucking insane. And he's getting interest, I believe, on top of that. They'll cut the pride will also make them come out with it. And that's it. It's not going to have any why the fuck would you make an infrastructure for a project that is already in dire straits and it's a death knell? It's like $1 away from just being in financial ruin. Yeah, let's make a network around it when we don't even know if we're going to have a company in a couple months. It's over. I wouldn't put up my house to invest in any company that I wasn't running personally. Most people, I don't know. They have drank the Amico Kool-Aid, and it must be delicious. Tommy, here we go again, Retro Bro. Tommy stirs it with his penis. Me talking about penises again. I'm craving that cock.
But starting this crowdfunding campaign on Start Engine, to me, is not a good look.
Never.
Especially when you consider the fact.
But do my farts keep you up at night? You need to see me. I'm too small. Tom. We'll go on the other side of him here. Do my farts keep you up at night, Tom? Does this sound haunt you in your dreams? It should.
That they still have not launched the system. That is a big deal. That is a big problem. That is something.
Well, gee, Jeff, thank you. A few months ago, when I was questioning all this, I had to block you on fucking Facebook and unfriend you because you're such a pain in the goddamn ass. Well, thank you for seeing the light, Jeff. Like, again, I think it was RGT saying it today. Like, I don't give a fuck about a piece of hardware. Why would I care? Why would I want to see a company fail? I don't have any skin in the fucking game. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend everything's hunky-dory because you have a financial investment in it. That's how I'm going. Dude, he always does this, though, admittedly. So in his defense, Willie Mac, this is not, like, a different approach to him. Or he's usually in a hot tub. Smash, JT. If they can stop crowdfunding from going to the trucker convoy, how come there's no action on an obvious scam like this? Because I don't know if you could... I mean, at this point, I would consider it a scam. But I don't think it was started as a scam. So I don't really think you can consider it truly a scam, if that makes sense. But... I mean, now at this point, they're just taking money. They're just taking advantage of the crowdfunding and taking money from people to keep afloat and maybe pay back debts so they could just get the fuck out of town. Is what it seems like. They'll just like Pat the NES Punk said, they'll shit out the pre-orders that they got to pay back some more debts. If you're just holding on to this thing for it to be a collectible, better make sure you keep everything in check, because if something breaks, you ain't going to get any customer support for this thing. No way. Do you ever walk into the bathroom as your father showers and you shit out a grenade of a log in the toilet? I don't think I've ever, no. No. Someone did a compilation. I forgot. Someone did a compilation of when he was on my live stream, Tommy. And he was calling people douchebags. Yo, if I was a shareholder and I saw the CEO in a live stream calling people douchebags, and I knew he wasn't a majority shareholder, I would be on the phone every day, like being like, yo, this guy needs to step down. Like, no.
That I told Tommy Tallarico about directly, about how I disagreed going this direction. I said it's going to be a real bad look. You're going to give all the people, the detractors from the Intellivision Amico, all the ammo in the world to attack you by doing this. And they still move forward with it.
But it's not even ammo to attack. It's just obvious. You're dipping into crowdfunding again with a console that's been delayed multiple times. That's not detractors. That's people using their brains and being like, this is weird. What the fuck is going on? Stop calling them detractors, Phil.
Now, I said, if it's money you need, if it's capital that's required to keep this company going, this is something that should have been figured out long before we got to the point of needing another crowdfunding campaign. And yes, I get it. I'm going to say it again because sometimes people don't watch all the videos, but we all know there's a massive chip shortage. We all know there's been a worldwide...
Yeah, all right. Now you're going into White Knight mode. Again, Playdate. Ioneo. Analog. I just bought an Evercade. It's coming this weekend. I bought the port finally. Yeah, he sounds like DSP. They're detractors. You know what those all are? Small companies who still pushed out a product. If other companies were doing the same thing, Jeff, I would be like, yeah, all right. What's going on? What's the difference? It's mismanagement. It's mismanagement. If I was an investor and saw Tommy's behavior, I'd be throwing papers in the boardroom and blacklisting anybody who thought it was. I don't know, because he had a bunch of yes men around him. Like Pat said, there was like two camps, I guess, inside of Intellivision. One that, here we go with one that metaphorically sucked Tommy's cock, and there was the other one that were like, yeah, he's not good. This is what I heard, allegedly, that there was like two factions. Like one faction was like, yeah, no. And the other one was like, oh, Tommy wants to pee in my mouth. Please, sir, it tastes delicious. So that's why I think any other company, they would have ousted him ages ago. The quartering cope. He's so fun if he was here right now.
Pandemic.
I know it's a fake quartering. There'll be a check mark.
We all
next
know
to it.
that inflation is running wild right now.
It's not the actual quarter pounder.
But that's all the same stuff that has existed the entire time they've dealt with the challenge.
No, without Tommy, they now have a company that doesn't have a mouthpiece that's just spewing stupid shit on the internet all the time that is giving the company a terrible image. It's already too late. It's over. The ship, there is a fatal gash in the hull of the ship. It's going under. But
challenges of the development of
Hi, Jeremy. Did you get my frame?
this console. So it's nothing new. And I guess you could say my frustration lies in the fact of they had all this time to plan. They had all the money up front from their previous crowdfunding campaigns or investment campaigns. Again, places they got their money from. I don't care what you want to call it.
Crowdfunding. It's the general public invested. That's crowdfunding.
And they had the opportunities to manufacture, at least in limited supply, a handful of systems to get them out there.
Because the hardware wasn't completely done yet. They lied. They lied. They were saying this was going to come out in 2020. That was a lie. It wasn't ready to go, Jeff. They gaslit you just like everybody else. It wasn't ready to go. Stop living in this world. What are they saying? The firmware is not even, it's 95% done? Which is fine. They could, you could update via the internet later, but it's 95% done now. What was it done in 2020? What was it in 2021? Come on, dude. They didn't have it ready to manufacture. It had nothing to do with the chip shortage. If it was the chip shortage, there'd be a whole bunch of other shit that just, I know things are tight and you can't just go into a store and get a PS5, but other products have still somehow in some way launched, many of them in independent products. It wasn't ready to go.
To show the public what this is, to do a soft launch. And they didn't. So, I mean, just being real here, as a consumer,
You were watching my Chicken Gate stream?
why should anyone take their word that it's going to be different this time?
Well, thank you, Captain Fucking Obvious. You're just realizing now. Yeah, this is fake quartering. This is cope. You're just realizing now that you shouldn't be taking their word? Oh, I thought you were the one who was saying that, or no, it was either you or Retro Bro. I was talking to Tommy, and everything's hunky-dory. Yeah, Tommy doesn't tell the truth.
Outside of like someone like me who knows Tommy well, considers Tommy a friend, and has talked at great length about the situation.
I almost feel like he knows, like, oh man, the evidence is overwhelming. I have to make a video like this to not look like a complete idiot. I think that may be it too. Like, this is he's trying to save some face because it's too obvious now. It's too obvious. It's not like even 6 months ago you could have like, oh, it's just haters. But even though there was a lot of evidence back then that things were in serious fucking trouble. But you can't. It's all documented, man. The books are there. We know how much debt there is, bro. You're doing this to save face because if you didn't make this video and you just pretended you were still in La La Land, oh boy, golly, I can't wait for my Amico. I mean, people already knew that your investment colored your opinion, but then you would just look like a fucking clown. So instead of smash JT, it's smash damage control. More Death Valley nature, but it is kind of funny. That's what this. I mean, I had it figured out already, but it's just the reality of it, dude. That's what this is. It is. Yeah, I can't look like that much of a fool because That was damning, that stream last night. I compiled everything together in that stream. You can't refute that. It's not hearsay anymore. It's not through the grapevine anymore. It's not insiders anymore. It hasn't been for a while. There's been so much evidence out there, but now it's like, come on. To just flat out defend this thing and call everyone a hater is just fucking laughably ridiculous at this 11th hour. If they had an HDMI and television many years ago, they could have funded a Amico. Yeah, like, why not something like that? Is so fucking true. Yeah, gee, I wonder why people don't show up to my stream. Sully's saying, yes, I streamed last night, and it was a pretty legendary stream, in my humble man opinion. Yeah, why didn't they make like just make like a Intellivision mini? Just put like a bunch of games on there. Give it a good work with like who's that company that Konami works with for emulation and shit in Capcom? You know, like that would have been a big, and have that pump it. Like they should have found ways to bring in some revenue with IPs already out there or something like that. M2, you're right. M2. Do something like that. It was just, and then there's some like 1.3 million was stuck in manufacturing. They had some dispute, and the place that was going to manufacture is not giving the money back. You are a small startup and you just squandered $1.3 million. That is because they had a person pretending to be a CEO who does not have the, I guess you could say, mental tools to truly be a CEO.
Of what's going on, and I have full confidence that they're going to follow through on it. But that's really
what is this fucking music?
Just taking someone's word for it. There's no proof. I was talking to my buddy John, the Retro Bro, last night.
Oh yeah, he is a good friend.
About this.
No, it's not actually the quartering, it's the fakening.
Listen, having a little bit of a direct conversation, direct message with him, and I was expressing my frustrations because I understand that they're in between a rock and a hard place that maybe wasn't directly Intellivision's fault, but you can't help but acknowledge.
Oh, are you still trying to say it was a chip shortage because of, come on, man. Let that go. That may be like 1% of it, but it's the mismanagement that really has them in the position they're in. It's Tommy's bad PR by fighting with people on the internet and getting hostile with people during interviews on my own channel. That's the review is still up, or the interview is still up, where people asked him questions. And you had Griffin Gaming fucking making Tommy sweat.
That there have been a litany of missteps throughout this entire situation.
Well, at least he's getting a little more honest now.
But be that as it may, we're here now. I would never give any more money to this campaign until we have a console. And even then, it's a little bit sketchy because of the situation that they've put themselves in. So, I mean, again, just being real here. When I invested $10,000 into...
Being real, my ass. You realized, man, you have egg on your face. That's all it is. Well, how could you refute what any of those videos and those articles showed yesterday? Come on. It's fine. Welcome to reality, Jeff. It's nice here. But anyway.
To the FIG/Republic campaign, like, was it almost a year ago? That was under the assumption that it was...
No, stop it. Is that true? Black Dragon? No way.
Going to be assisting them in getting these consoles made. Because back then, I played the Amico. And to me, it felt like it was pretty much done. It felt like the games were ready to go. The console was ready to go. I was like, okay, let's do this. Here, take my money, please. I would love to help assist get this thing off the ground so that more people can experience it, because I loved it. And then nothing happened. So people are asking.
They probably had like a Raspberry Pi in a fucking shell or something, dude.
Why I'm not contributing more or anything like that.
There's no way, if the games that we saw in their deep dives or first looks or what he played, there's no way with a straight face that he thought that was great. Tommy just probably, because he's a salesman, probably just like sold him on it. He was like, yeah, it's all right. Oh, wow. And then he'd be like, oh, we're going to, and I could already picture the thing with Jeff there and Tommy. Oh, you know, it's a little janky now, but we're going to fix this. And by the way, did I mention that my cousin, Steven Tyler, I have a Ferrari in my garage, which I masturbate to at least twice a day. And we're going to, once we get this, I'm going to be working with this person. We're going to get on Ellen DeGeneres. We're going to get on this show. Jimmy Fallon's going to, you know, shove one up his ass and fart it out into the audience as a giveaway. I don't know if they said any of these things, but you get what I'm saying. And he was like, all right, cool. And you did, man. You took a good gulp of the Kool-Aid, bro.
That's why. Now back to what I was talking about with Retro Bro. They have not followed.
Who seems like one of the most reasonable people on the planet. Let's hear what he had to say. Let's hear what award-winning commentary came out of his hole.
Through on their word yet when it comes to launching this console. So now I'm kind of stepping outside myself to look at the situation for what it is, and I'm saying, I get it. I understand where the frustration of the passionate Intellivision gamers is coming from. Now, what's lost in all that is the clickbait YouTube haters that just talk about this because...
What was clickbait last night in my video, Jeff? I want to hear what you have to... What was clickbait? What, the SEC filings? Did they put lies in there then? Is that what you're saying? Because he's hiking up a mountain, which is understandable. That's what I'm saying. Like... It's not that, like, look, walk if you want to. Absolutely. Walk your heart out. I would think walks too. That's not my issue, but don't you want to, like, be in the moment where you could think of more things? You know, like, if you're sitting there trying to not get bit by a fucking snake, it's kind of hard to, like, talk about I don't know. I have birds.
They know it's going to bring them clicks. Not that they...
It's not going to bring clicks. It's not. We've already talked about this. I have 700 people here. That's normal for my streams. If I'm talking about QVC, if we're looking at you, if we're looking at birds, I get the same viewership. No one cares. I just find it interesting, especially because the fantasy land that people live in with this thing. If the Amico sells 10 million units, great. It's not going to. But if that happened, I don't care, Jeff.
They actually give a shit about the Intellivision Amico, because let's be real, you don't, okay? You just are talking about it because it brings you attention.
It doesn't bring anybody attention. Every video that I have done on the Intellivision Amico, minus one because I was talking about CEOs that just so happened to be about the Amico, Tommy, every single video has underperformed. No one cares about the Intellivision Amico. As a matter of fact, I would be emboldened to say that outside of this weird little niche fucking community of whatever the Intellivision Amicoist, we'll call them, no one cares. At least it doesn't bring in viewership for me, that's for shit sure. So that thing about the whole click and clickbait thing, no. What was clickbait in my video last night, Jeff, in that live stream, Jeff? Please tell me.
You haven't played it. You've been given the opportunities to, and you ignored it.
Well, There we go, Willie Mac Show. I never even heard of this product, and this guy is saying it's for clout. This video is, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you, probably like in your early 20-somethings or something, Willie Mac? Like, is anybody talking about the fucking Intellivision Amico? Shit, the boomers, the people my age and older. I didn't know what a fucking Intellivision. I owned an Atari.
So,
yeah, you heard about the Amico from this channel because I'm shoving it down all of your fucking throats. And honestly, yeah, Jeff, you know what? You got me a little bit. You know why I'm obsessed with it? Because I've never seen a cult around a piece of hardware that might, there's a very good chance may simply be a piece of vaporware. I have never seen anything like this. It is incredible. Like, there is a literally like an impassioned like MAGA cult for a fucking piece of hardware that plays cell phone games. Like, it just floors the shit out of me. I'm baffled by it. It's not that I don't want things like this. I just bought an Evercade because I'm a 40-year-old man-child. Which I'm sure one of my children are probably going to try to take and break on me, but that's okay. I love them. But no one cares about this thing, Jeff. No one does. It's just amazing to me, and the reason why I'm a borderline obsessed with it now, because I have never seen anything like this. I have never in my life seen anything like this, and I've been doing this now for almost a fucking decade. Full time. And this is new to me, and I am an old fucking YouTube veteran. If they had AARP, I would be collecting it or whatever. No, if they had, whatever, birds, fuck birds. Make the chicken speak. Have you heard of the Ouya? Didn't have a cult around it, though. I mean, even with me with that, in the beginning, I saw promise to it, but then when it came out, I'm like, this thing is hot garbage. I even bought one and reviewed it. I said it was hot garbage. You know? Like, everyone has to stop worrying about being on a stupid fucking team and just be objective. But that's too much to ask, because human beings are apes.
Again, I go back to, I don't know how people can take you seriously when you haven't even proactively invested your own time to find out more about this, but yet your channel is becoming an Amico hate channel because it drives viewership.
It does not I can prove to you with videos, it does not drive viewership. My videos underperform. And I'm sorry, Jeff. I have a life and kids. I can't just like, oh, come to Philadelphia, come to Boston. Sure. How about this? Why doesn't Intellivision do what every other fucking company does and send out a preview unit so we could try it out? I had to hit the applause because it's the truth. Self-aggrandizing applause, kind of a douche move, but it's still true. Ioneo sent me out a pre-production build. Why do I have to fucking go drive 8 hours or even 4 hours to go try this shit? It's a joke. And again, with the stupid clout thing, I know I brought this up a few minutes ago, but no one cares about it. There's no clout. It's not the real quartering. There is no check mark. Yeah, I don't understand Willie Mac, why he's just... Again, it's not about like the walking, because I know, oh, fat person doesn't know. I walk all the time. Shut up. I was much fatter too, by the way, for many of you who don't know. But it's like you would be able to think of other stuff. Maybe that's what I do. I write notes when I'm talking about stuff so I don't forget a talking point. Whatever. Maybe he wants the bird to peck at his nipples. Don't we all? Amico don't have the nostalgia. It's not Sega or even Atari.
But that's besides the point. In talking to Retro Bro, I'm like, look, man, I get it. I get why these people are frustrated. Because why should they believe in television? What makes this any different? Phil Adam on Mike's Next Level Gaming stream the other day, saying that they plan on...
God, he's talking like the quartering because he's catching his breath as walking, while he's walking.
Giving a launch date or more...
His next video, he's going to do it while he's fucking skydiving. Like... He's gonna be fucking scuba diving, getting chased by a fucking shark, and he's be like, "Hey man, while this shark is biting my ass, I'm gonna talk about the Amico. It's great, minus it's not."
Information regarding the launch or specific dates of manufacturing or what, I don't know what the specific was because it felt like it was a little bit convoluted, but they're gonna give some sort of date.
He's gonna do a video. He's like fucking getting. Here we go. He's gonna do a video while he's getting cock and ball torture. Hey, Smash J! Oh shit! I'm pouring wax on my dick. Oh man. See, Retro Bro. I brought up penises again. It's. I don't know, man. I'm talking about a lot of penises, huh?
For something regarding the Amico towards the end of February 2022. And they're being very careful about this because they do not want to give another date without following through this time because they know they haven't before. So I go back.
Or they may never. Just say it, Jeff. They may never.
To if they're that cautious about giving a date, they better damn well be sure about it this time. Because
they better have 2 times ago. Yeah. They better, if there is another date and they miss it, we're in overtime. They do another date and miss it. At that point, I'm just going to flat out doubt that they're even going to get out the pre-order ones. The pre-order units. They're not even going to get those out. If they miss another date.
In the past, they've been incorrect. They've assumed a lot of things that weren't true.
Imagine, like, all of a sudden, like, Tommy Tallarico just runs, like, 100 miles an hour. He's like, ah! And he just slaps Jeff on the ass. And Jeff was just like, holy shit! Whoa, why did you slap my ass? I don't know. I mean, he is around my age, maybe a little younger. Yeah, I think he's like a couple years younger. I don't know. Like, dude, I don't care. Just you could go be like Rocky Balboa. I'm not knocking walking. I go walking and shave trails by me. But like, think of and then sitting there like, hey guys, Smash, JT here, and I'm hiking for whatever fucking reason. While I'm making a video. He's gonna fucking make a video while a doctor's checking his prostate. Hey, Smash GT here! I would say this man is delusional, but given the environment he's in, he might actually be describing the mirage he thinks he's not delusional. He's just another echo chamber, man. He's like, it's like Tommy Tallarico Jong-un, and he's one of the propaganda mouthpieces, bro. And again, why would I want to see any company go out of business? Why would I want to see people lose their jobs? I don't give a fuck if a piece of hardware is successful or it's not. I mean, I'm curious. But I'm saying, like, it's not like, yes, I'm so happy the Amico is going under. Why would I do that? What does it matter to me? That's insane. I've seen they post some shit. People are saying terrible stuff to Tommy, making fun of the fact that like someone in his family's having health issues. Like, that's fucked up. That's not right. I wouldn't do that. But that doesn't justify, like, let me just pretend, you know, I'm going to call stuff as it is. It's still a company that Tommy's a public figure, and he is not insulated from criticism. He may want to be, and may want just nothing but a bunch of yes people around him, but that's his issue. That's not how real life works.
And I even said to Retro Bro, I'm like, that's a lie. If you tell someone it's coming out on a day and it doesn't, even if it's completely out of your control, you have lied to your customer. Now, you can talk about nomenclatures and verbiage and all that and get into the splitting hairs of what words mean what, but straight up, that, unfortunately, it's not Intellivision's intention by any stretch. I already know that because I know the people that work there. But
you see every piece of spit flying out of his mouth, dude. That's trying to drive me crazy, not gonna lie.
But the general public, the end users, don't know them like I do. So to them, Intellivision is a slimy, lying corporation that's just asking for more money yet again. I know them better than that.
No, they're a company that had poor leadership that is now desperate to get any cash they can to stay afloat. Pretty much just as bad as them being slimy, because someone should have. Tommy wanted to just say, "I am the CEO of something." What Pat and Ian said, I got to give him credit. They could dislike me as much as they want to. He was cosplaying as CEO. It was a dick measuring contest for him. I don't think it was a scam, but the mismanagement was real.
So, I mean, if anything, hopefully this video serves as just reinforcement that they're a good company with a lot of hardworking, good people working at that company.
That is, again, it being poorly mismanaged. They are in debt, and they are looking to scrape whatever pennies they can to keep the lights open. We saw the books.
But it's put up or shut up time. Something that I also brought up in some conversations I've had with some people is, and I'm sure video.
Why is there porn music in the background? How does that not sound like porn?
Videos will be made about this as well, because it frustrated me, to be honest. Phil Adam on the Next Level Gaming show said that his birthday is coming up, and he's taking a week off for his birthday. And if you guys watched my most recent video, you would remember I said, this is put up or shut up, make it or break it time. Like, all hands on deck. We got to figure this out. We got to get this system out the door.
Because I'm telling you, why? Okay, he's going on vacation. I could tell you why this is. Tommy's going back on Video Games Live because they know it's over. They're wrapping up the loose ends and they're closing up shop. They're tying up loose ends and closing up shop. That's why he's going on vacation. They're probably going to shop around the Intellivision IP, recoup whatever they can on that. They, like I said, they may get the few thousand pre-orders out. What is it, close to 6,000? And that's it. That's why he's going on vacation, because it's done. They're not sitting up in the boardroom late at night, Jeff, wondering how they're going to get this manufactured, because there's a 99.9% chance it's not going to be manufactured, at least on a mass scale. That's why he's taking a vacation. And then he's going to come and they're going to be cleaning up. The Tommy Tallarico running a corporation cosplay theater show they're closing up shop.
It's not time.
Rich, we could see your lights in the monitors. Well, I could see this bird's ass in my face. Oh, wow, that was power. Did you hear that? Who heard my fart? Leave your thoughts in the comment section.
To take your foot off the gas pedal. And when the new CEO announces he's taking a week off, leading up to the day that...
Again, because they know it's done, and all he's going to do is get the company, all the loose ends tied up, and they're going to shut it down.
They plan on announcing some sort of manufacturing date or launch date or ship date. I don't know the specifics of what they're going to announce. It's a bad look. Again, it's a bad look.
But they don't care about looks, Jeff, because they know there's nothing to look for, because it's not going to work out. The dream is dying. He needs a week off before he comes back and kills it, and then they shop around the IP. Again, I believe they're probably going to get out the pre-orders because I think they financially are obligated to and have to. But beyond that, this show is done, man. That's what I'm saying. You know what? That's why I'm going to hold out until the 11th hour, because that thing will be a collectible like a motherfucker. I am holding my 100. I am holding it. I want it in my hands. Birds. Fuck birds.
It frustrates me because I'm like, you gotta know better than that. You know, if you're gonna be the CEO, Phil.
He does know better, dude. Again, I
no hate,
whatever.
man. But if you're gonna be CEO, I strongly disagree with taking a week off.
I don't like wine, man. The fuck is wrong with you, Oscar? Wine sucks.
Of work leading up to the most critical juncture of a new console's lifespan. Hopefully it's not a big...
Imagine DSP was just behind him on the mountain and he was just like, oh, B is gonna fucking sting me. Oh! And then he's just like, wait, what?
Big deal. I have a feeling he's gonna have his phone by his side the entire time. But just at the end of the day, it was just... I hear that kind of...
Did he just take a dump?
Stuff, and I'm just like, come on. I really want to root. I really want to root for these guys. Like, you guys know that. You guys...
Oh, no, I had no idea, Jeff. I thought you hated the company. Yes, I could play the Amico rap song after this. I feel like torturing myself. And I have to say this because then, oh, Rich, you're such a bully. Of course, I don't condone anyone harassing anyone or anyone bullying anyone. But on the flip side of that, if you're posting a content to a public platform, it is for the public to be able to see, comment, and criticize. If you don't like it, then make all of your videos private and just watch them yourself. This makes Virtual Boy look like it won't even reach Virtual Boy numbers. And that's by Nintendo.
I've made that abundantly clear in my videos.
Your spit is abundantly clear as well.
Previously, that I love this company. I love the people working there. And most of all...
And he has spit on his lip. Dude, you need to just go in a room and film.
I love the console and the
Frosty Kid. I do not want to see his spit on his lip. I don't.
Unique experience it presents to the end user.
I'll just have to listen. I can't look at him. I'm going to
put
throw
up
up.
or shut up time, and they really, really need to follow through. But all that's besides the point of the main premise of this video is why I'm not
Oh, here's a set of dehydrating to death in the background.
investing in the latest.
He's salivating Amico love. That is correct.
Crowdfunding campaign that they have. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Because right now, I just checked it. They had like, I don't know, like something like $50,000.
What are they at today? I haven't looked since. Oh, look, I still have the window up so I can just refresh. Oh, wow, they're at 54,000 now. They got another thing, but that's still weak-ass numbers. Yeah, it's just like, dude, just get a fucking tripod for $20 from Circuit City. I know this dude has money, bless him. Hey, he did good. And just sit down. Like, stop, like, like I said, he's going to be skydiving next. We'll do an Amico video.
In 3 days, and this is like the bonus period time where people get like more rewards and bonus shares and all that, and they're trying to raise up to 5 million, and it's kind of embarrassing to even run a campaign and only have that much money being sourced.
Let's see if he mentions the fact that they have a D+ rating on the Better Business Bureau start engine. That is a fail of a rating. Why would anyone put any money into that? And why, if you are a company that is in good standing and you are in healthy financial shape, why would you want the optics, unless you were very desperate, to go to a place like Start Engine? Do you mention? Let's see if he mentions any of that.
I think it speaks volumes to where public sentiment is with this. And it reinforces literally what I told Tommy of do not move forward with another crowdfunding campaign if you do not have the consoles shipped. So I'm at the point right now, and I said this to Retro Bro too, unfortunately, I can't believe anything in television tells me anymore until I have the console in my hand. And that's unfortunate because like I said,
he's leaving himself an out. I'm telling you, this is what they're going to do. Maybe he won't, just out of pride, because he won't want to admit to me that I was right about something, which I always admit when I'm wrong, so I fuck up all the time. They're going to get the consoles out. He's leaving it out. Oh, look, I got the console in my hand. They're never going to produce another round of them, only the first few thousand, but told you haters, in television, Amico delivered to me. I'm telling you, that's what he's going to do.
I said, I look at Tommy as a friend. I look at Phil as a friend. I look at John Alvarado as a friend. Really good people working at this company. But I can't keep putting my reputation on the line, if you will.
Oh, now you're worried about it? Now? You've battered your reputation. Bro, I blocked you because you were annoying, because you'd come out like the Amico Defense Force. Like, I wouldn't hear from the guy for months. Not that I was like, oh, man, just laying in my bed at night. Just, God, I wish just Smash JT would DM me on Facebook. I'm so lonely. But I'm saying, like, never would hear a fucking word from the guy. And then, like, if I criticized the Amico, he'd be sliding in my DMs crying. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know you in real life. You're blocked.
By just endlessly trusting people if there's been no follow-through. So
this was a damage control video. That what was clickbait about my video last night, Jeff? I always have this amount of viewership here, no matter what I'm fucking talking about. It's not like I have, it's not like I have watch numbers, but I'm saying it's just I have 700 to 1,000 people. It's in between usually. Now you're worried about your reputation, though. Now, as you see the ship sinking with fire on the top deck, and everyone's running around screaming, some people are literally on fire. And as you're about to hit the ocean, you're like, oh, yeah, I think the ship is sinking. Really, Jeff? I had no idea.
it's not like a shot at any of them. It's just more of a, this is the reality that I'm at. And I think a lot of people are at right now. And it shows. If there's only 50,000
it's not the actual quartering
being donated or invested, whatever you want to call it, to this campaign so far in 3 days on Start Engine, it was a bad idea from the get-go. And like I said in my last video, kind of shows the desperation and the urgency.
He still hasn't mentioned the fact that they went to a shitty crowdfunding site that has a D+ rating that you're supposed to invest in there from the Better Biz. He still has not mentioned that, because that would be the final death knell, and he doesn't want to, because I think Tommy would literally probably flow there in a helicopter and took the phone out of his hand. Don't say that!
That this company's at right now. That's probably the same reason why there's a flood of videos on YouTube right now of people jumping at the opportunity to trash this company, to trash this system, to trash the people working on it. Because it's basically giving them free reign, fair game. They've opened themselves up to all the criticism in the world.
I wish we lived in an alternate universe and I could go to that alternate universe and get footage from Smash JT if this was any other company of him making videos being as harsh on the console, if not more harsh than I've been. If this was Sony doing this, he would have made it Smash JT, billion videos calling them out. If it was any other company, but you at the... Congratulations, Jeff. At the 11th hour, you finally come to reality as the literally there's like one piece of wood left from the ship above water. Hate to use a quote from the quartering, but since there's a fake one here. Stunning and brave.
I'll continue to defend my enjoyment of the system.
It's like if it was fucking raining outside. Guys, you know, as I sit here fucking soaked and the rain is pouring down, I have to say, I think it's raining. Oh, really, Jeff? Really, Captain? I had no idea. Big yikes. That's another quartering banger, too. Big yikes.
And my excitement for waiting for it. But at this point, I am not going to keep putting my reputation.
To this point, blindly defending it like I have been is making me look really fucking bad. I can't shill for you anymore, Tommy. I'm tapping out. I made millions from my GameStop bet. I'm done. That's what he's saying.
Reputation out there for these guys until they actually start manufacturing and showing a product.
He has a booger in his nose, too. Why did someone have to say his fucking nostrils? Who said his nostrils? Razorface, fuck you.
And I hate to say that. Again, don't mean to be a dick, but it's kind of like rubber hits the road here, guys. And blind faith.
Bro, the rubber should have hit the road like a year and a half ago. Gee, nobody saw this. Yeah, dude, he is. This is the escape parachute when the plane's about to crash. He is like, oh fuck, there's nothing saving this now. I want to see Jeff eat a cake in the wilderness with nothing but the sound of birds. Well, that's good because we'll finish up this video and I have to urinate.
Faith will only take people so far. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you made it to the end of the video, as always, I appreciate you guys, and as always, you stay smashing.
He has a theme song? Jesus Christ, I don't even have a theme song. Anyway. Alright, let me go urinate real quick. Enjoy some birds. Yeah. Oh, hold on 1 second. Yeah, Willie Mac show. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't know if it would be video worthy because no one really cares about the Amico, but after it's said and done, the saga, even if no one knows about the Amico, they may want to know about it. All right, I'm going to go take a leak real quick. I'll be right back. Bird music. Oh, I should have waited to... Should have done better effects there. Idiot. I mean, what... I don't get any fucking joy out of this shit, man. I don't get joy. I mean, I fuck around, but why would I want to see a company burn to the ground? I don't get it. Like, explain to me why that would be... I mean, to see people that were blindly following this shit and not being critical of it and attacking it and being critical, now having to eat crow because they were being dicks. Yes, I do get joy out of that. But I'm sure there are people that genuinely believed in this and really just were excited for it, and they're going to be disappointed. You know what I mean? So I don't want to see people lose jobs. I don't want to see and I think even if it's alternative competition, it's obviously that the Amico would have never went up against. Already talking about it in past tense. It's obvious that the Amico wouldn't be going up against even anything, even the fucking Switch. You know, and then look, they have games coming out for Tommy. They have Switch Sports coming out, like it's supposed to be Wii Sports or whatever the fuck they're calling it. There's just no reason for this console to exist. And for the people that had genuine faith in it, I feel bad. Not for him, though. He's a jerk. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're the retro. Your family should be ashamed of you. Get the fuck out of here. Tommy's going to go the same way as his pressure if he does not get back home soon. This is unless he doesn't mind becoming a meal for the buzzards. What do you mean, Ian Jones? When I'm hung up on this guy said he's going to continue to defend enjoyment of the console. Dude, I'm telling you what happened. He played it at Tommy's place. Tommy was again, what he does best, gaslighting somebody. You know, metaphorically greased him up, took him out for a ride in his Ferrari, and I'm sure Jeff got some enjoyment out of it, but I'm sure it was 20% enjoyment and 80% Tommy fucking blowing smoke up his ass. You know, so he put money into it. Yeah, just play Switch Sports. Oh, we don't have... Really? They had other games, too, that there's... Play Mario Party. Come on, man. And again, do it like I said earlier on. Do I think the Amico started off as a scam? No. I think they're teetering on being a scam right now, trying to get more funds. It's a joke at this point. Yeah. Well, Jeff, thank you for finally, years later, coming back to reality after the overwhelming damning evidence that we saw last night on my stream and in Pat's video and in No Swear Gamers video. Reality is a nice place to be. Anyway, let's watch some Dystopian QVC because I feel like it. QVC. I always love doing technology because we know enough about technology to call them out on their shit. I love how my videos, the top ones, my video has 102,000 views. Oh, God. Oh, we should finish watching Captain Gobble. No, let me see something here. There's just so much. It's not that I can't find anything. It's just there's I think that the Shark Tank woman, Lori, is hot. I'm sorry. Yes, review Thirst USA. Fuck off. Oh, more 90s QVC. Yes. Here's a Pokemon card home shopping video. You asked me for a few. What am I? Oh, I spilled some liquid. Yeah, what is DD Bo? I know I answered your super chat before, but what is continuing defending your enjoyment? Like, okay, you thought you had fun with it. That's fine. Or you think it's fun. That's fine. Like, he you know what that was? That statement doesn't even make sense. Okay, you had a good time with it. Doesn't mean the company's not being run like shit. You know, he just couldn't flat out say, yeah, I had faith in this. I tried it out. I enjoyed it, but this is a dumpster. He couldn't say it because that means that in his mind he would be succumbing to the haters. Oh, come on, man. Lori's hot. At least in my opinion. That was an attempt at another desert joke like the other they've been making throughout Tommy's whining. Oh, dude. Now I got you with the buzzards in the desert. And oh, he made another banger of a video, but we're not watching, though. I want to watch QVC. This is 90s QVC with a scanner.
What are we looking at right up here?
We may watch this only for a couple minutes, though, because the newer stuff, I think, is funnier. This guy actually wasn't terrible. Yeah, you know what? No. I know I'm all over the place right now. Review ADHD USA. But I want to watch... What is that face? Okay. Oh, my God. I could just look at the thumbnails, man. What is CSS? Super voice soundbar. We've already done that. Let's do this one. It's the soundbar. I want to see them explain this to me. Because you know what's funny is that those ones actually weren't that bad. Like
this system, though, really is.
That was a different time, though. Like QVC and like Home Shopping Network was way more relevant in the 90s because you didn't have the shit like you have now. You know, you didn't have Amazon and
it's like the full-blown house-grade system that is now incorporating a lot of the technology that, frankly, Brett, a lot of our customers have been asking for.
Yeah, so it's a media hub when it comes to.
No, they've been adding a lot of technology that customers, if they didn't add it to the Bose sound system, wouldn't. Because there was a time where it was like, oh, I just have this system. I pop my CD in, and I get room-filling sound. Oh, wait, no one's using CDs anymore. Fuck.
Where you're going to get your audio from. The original version of the Wave system, for those of you that have it, and still sounds as good as this one.
No, we're supposed to watch. Hold on. Hey, Rich, Crossfire X sucks. I you know what? I bought it. Maybe I'll return it.
It's the CD player and the radio. And a lot of people said, what about Bluetooth? What about being able to connect wirelessly?
Yep.
What about being able to go and grab internet radio, the Pandoras of the world, and all the other
link
streaming
multiples
services
together.
There you go. And now, yes, and this is the cool part about this, anything with SoundTouch now, the SoundTouch technology, can link together. So you could be playing the same music in your bedroom as you could be playing down in the kitchen, whether it's a
fat stack of what?
Duplicate of this device here, or something smaller, or something larger. But in the end,
now I can have this in every room of the house.
Oh no! There is music. Yeah, we need to watch. We need to watch some of this, and then we'll go back to some QVC. It is time for some crap gamer. Unscripted. And we'll go back. I'm not going to sit through a whole bunch of crap gamer videos. Don't worry. He's just playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Why do I find that so funny? It's just so random. I mean, I know I used to do it too, but yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh, God. I'll do a shirt. Yes, we will do a shirtless hiking video. Me and Smash JT.
You know, a lot of times the video game world is kind of
Sony
back
explode?
and forth. We see Microsoft
That was so
do
90s.
something. We see Sony do something. We see these companies kind of do little things back and forth. There's going to be successes on both sides. There's going to be failures on both sides. The main thing that I think that we're going to continue to see is a difference in the way that Sony and Microsoft do things. And there has to be a difference because both companies are set up to run differently.
Dude, just show yourself on screen. It's actually liberating. Like, I used to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth because I was nervous. Yeah, I was like, oh, man, I'm going to lose an audience. But, like, eventually I was like, yeah, this was a natural evolution. Could you imagine me just going back to gameplay now? Maybe I might do it if I'm, like, testing out a product. Like, if I'm testing out a webcam or if I'm testing out a capture card, I might do something. But, could you imagine?
Both companies are set up to kind of attack and earn things differently. So the way that Microsoft likes to do things, they absolutely want to get monthly active users. They want to see as many people as...
He's kind of sort of making sense from the get-go, which, okay, that's an improvement. Usually it's like, so ham sandwich, salami, Phil Spencer, Sony sucks. It didn't work.
possible playing their games because they're not so much a hardware company as they are a software/services company. So
Bazinga! What's up, baby? How are you?
So
What's up,
people have to
Frosty
understand that pretty much right away when it comes to Microsoft. They're going to do things differently. They're not counting on big sales of video games.
You know why? Here we go again, but it's true, though. I guarantee you he's sitting there in like a pair of 3-day-old boxers. Nothing else, like scratching his stomach and making this video. That is why he will not come on screen. He's sitting there with like a Budweiser in his hand, and he's just like, yeah, ramble, 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 PlayStation, Phil Spencer, ramble, 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 Don Matrick and hair, ramble, 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 scratch my nipple.
Games to, do things for them, to kind of win things over, right? What they're counting on is people subscribing to Game Pass. It's pretty much that simple. Sony, on the other hand, they are counting on people really kind of going out there and buying their games. Their games are expensive to make. $100+ million games. And, the great thing about that is it's working for them. And what Microsoft is doing is working for them. So that's something that we have to kind of keep in mind. There's more.
Okay, I get what he's saying. But it's not working though. They're gonna have to all have subscriptions, including Nintendo eventually. It's working for now because the per diem of buying a system and buying games for it still is a sustainable business model. But eventually, everyone's gonna have to become services. Keep that same energy.
More than one way to go about things in the video game world, and so many people kind of forget that. So I am kind of glad to see that both are having success, and of course, obviously,
sounds like he has a fan blowing on.
We're going to continue to see so many of these things happen. But I do want to get into.
How much you want to bet he has like a 2010 like HP laptop that's clogged with dust and he has like grease all over the keyboard? He is like a Circuit City tech nightmare come true. Yo, he would be like that biker dude when Vista first came out when I worked at Circuit City. And then there was like, how it had the thing where it had the widgets and it would show the pictures that you had on your computer? I saw a bunch of pictures of that guy's dick and ass that I did not want to see. And he was just sitting there casually. So how do I do this in Windows? Or how do I do this in Vista? So like, oh, there's my dick. How do I do them? I've seen too many cocks in my lifetime. I know. I know. Yeah, I've seen too many cocks. I've seen Gavin McGinnis's too.
This is some pretty interesting news, and definitely some news that I feel like a lot of people are going to be talking about in the future.
Oh, you had no idea how many computers there was. It's just porn was, and that was more on laptops at a time when smartphones really weren't a thing yet in 2007. That we just got the first iPhone, so that's where most people were porning out. You know.
Future. So yes, incredible stuff right here. Yeah, Sony did kind of one up Microsoft a little bit, but that doesn't mean anything, obviously.
But what is the title of this video? They killed Xbox. Sony humiliates Microsoft in front of the world. So let's see if this title, how many views does this have too? You're just raking them in for crap.
Microsoft will probably be happy with what they're doing, and Sony seems thrilled with what they're doing. So I want to get into the video. Hey there, everyone. I'm the Crap Gamer, and of course, this is Crap Gamer Review.
Why do you are 2 minutes in? Why do you do your intro here? Like, are you trying to do where in the middle of the video you tell people to subscribe? Because this is just totally broken it off. Just say, hey, guys, and if you want to hear more about gaming news, click that subscribe button. Like, why do you do this whole... It doesn't even pace right. It doesn't even make sense. Why am I sitting here giving fucking critiques to the... Why do I care? Like I said, he's probably sitting there in a pair of ripped boxers scratching his ass with a beer making this video. He doesn't even care.
Reviews, your home for gaming news, reviews, opinions, and much more. You'll probably notice some changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from...
Yeah, much more as he's starting an OnlyFans soon.
Giving us a like, and possibly consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. I know...
Oh my god, he sounds like he's trying to sell me a multi-level marketing scheme. Like he's gonna fucking bring a pair of Cutco knives for me to buy. He's gonna slice a tomato on my kitchen table and tell me how amazing these knives are. I don't want him to cut tomatoes on my table. Do you understand me? No, you're not letting him in. If he comes knocking on this door with Cutco knives, you know what you're doing. You're telling him to fuck off. You what? Hey! You're unbelievable. I can't trust you with shit. You're one step away. I'm telling you. I'm not warning you again.
I know you all are so busy, you know.
I didn't see that, Solid Crusader.
You've got family, friends, work, school, whatever, but the fact that you spent some time watching some of my videos means everything. Please give us a like. That keeps us going, keeps the content flowing, and hit the bell if you do subscribe, and hit notifications for everything.
Yo, I feel like this is literally like from 2000, like early 2010 at best. Like he would have been one of the cool kids on YouTube because he had a HD PVR. This is probably footage from 2010 that he's showing.
Because that's very important. Now, listen.
Like at least show a game that just came out, dude. I'm not even saying, like, just go on Game Pass. Just go something from like at least like the past 5 years.
Microsoft announced that Forza Horizon 5 had 18 million players. They announced that Halo Infinite had over 20 million players, right? They've announced that Sea of Thieves has 25 million players, and they've announced that the game Grounded has 10 million players. Now, sounds good. This is the metric that Microsoft wants to go by, right? That's their metric. The interesting thing is, if you look at something like Grounded, right? That's a success for that team, right? A 10-person team put that game together. It's not even fully launched yet, but you get 10 million. But if you look on what's going on with,
that's the story. You got a small team, you get 10 million. I'm Crap Gamer. Subscribe. Oh my god. Oh yeah, speaking of things to announce in the middle of the video out of fucking nowhere, but I don't care. Wii U. I'm going to be playing a bunch of games on Monday. I'm going to live stream them. You're not going to see my face though. Rich, why am I not going to see your face? You'll hear me and I'll be talking, but I'm using that as footage for the video review because I'm going to be recording it as well as streaming it. So you get to see me play the games and kind of, review them. His intros are as long as and his intros, like, they kind of barely graze the subject too, Vampire Rockstar. No, it's live streams on. I'm going to live stream me playing Wii U games because I have to, I'm not going to do a review of each launch game. That's insane. The video would be 7 hours long, but I'm going to do kind of a first impressions of each game, and some of them show what the Wii U controller's doing. No, Monday. It would be Monday. This weekend I have my kids, so it's a way I could live stream it, people interested in seeing it, and on top of it, it's also gameplay footage. So I need to get it for the review, and it's a way I can engage with my audience.
the game on Steam, which I don't really go by, but I do think that it's very interesting that there's next to nobody playing it. And if you look on the Xbox Top 50, it's not there either. So even though 10 million people might have played it, it does look like, that it's not super active. But I'm sure that'll probably change or whatever. But anyway, Microsoft is happy with that. 20 million Halo or whatever. Really, really.
I sent you a video way back on Twitter DM. Okay.
Really interesting. And like I said, coming with Game Pass and all that kind of stuff, that's the metrics that they want. Success, right? Well, today Sony came out and announced Horizon Zero Dawn sales numbers, which the game reached 20 million. So that's 20 million sales, which that's the metric that Sony wants. That's the one they're looking for. They're looking to
that's a game that came out years ago. They are two completely different kinds of games, too. And Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't have a multiplayer aspect. They killed Xbox. That's them humiliating them. That's what you took. Frosty Kid Bazinga, are you Peter? You never disappoint by disappointing. And is on multiple platforms. So is Halo Infinite, but it's been out for years. And it's oh my Jesus Christ almighty. This is how Sony humiliates Microsoft in front of the world with surprise PlayStation 5 news. Dude, do you not understand? It's not, people know by now. It's like, oh, he's taking some stupid fucking article and stretching it totally out of control. Rinse, and he does this 3 times a day. He doesn't even full-time this, too. He's just like, all right, what game footage do I have? I have Shower with Your Dad Simulator. What story can I completely twist? Pretty much take completely out of context to try to clickbait people. Aha! Sony released Horizon Zero Dawn numbers, a game that's been out for years upon years more than Halo Infinite, and show their sales figures. Who cares? Who fucking cares? That is them killing them. Mother of God, mother of God, mother of God. Okay, let's go watch some. I can't. He is exhausting. It's actually, but again though, that actually was hilarious in a way because that's exactly what I expected. I expected exactly what just happened right there. Instant regret. Like, Crap Gamer always delivers the goods. And by that, I mean he tries desperately to make clickbait. And he just succeeds. Oh, wait, we'd already done that. All right, I got to go to QVC. Let's do HSN sec, actually. How does one take an article and stretch it out wider? Dude, he does it all the time. Oh my God, Clutter Buns is back. Oh, but they're like an hour though. But you know, we don't have to watch the whole thing. We'll just watch some of it and watch him sell me shit that. Oh, man, I got some farts tonight. I got some farts. Do they have like? Why do they even upload these? They get look at them. Like, oh, you can't look at them because you can't. They have like 850 views, 190 views. I wonder if they get any sales from these. I guess they must get some because why even waste your time doing it? Because probably she looks scared holding that thing. Let's see. All right, so you know what? Clutter Buns. Let's see what she has to say.
hsn.com/hsncard.
Birds. FlexPay. Be late on a payment so we could fuck you over with interest. That's any company, though, not just them. Birds. Men. Birds.
There's only 400 or 500 of them left.
Start to get a little panicky when items start to sell out.
This is it, you guys. I get a little anxious.
Gone, sold out.
Yeah, that's called brainwashing and conditioning. They want you to feel anxious. That's the point. They're putting in a sense of urgency. We were trained to do the same thing when I sold furniture. Oh, this sale, it's not, even though we're going to have an even better sale next week that I can't fucking tell you about. You don't buy this today, man. I don't know. Even though you could get a better deal next week, but I have to be a fucking liar and I can't tell you that.
Gone. I better make this phone call. It's usually something.
Oh my God, it's gone. That's it. I can never get this RCA tablet ever fucking again. It's over. My life is ruined. I can't achieve an erection. My wife left me, all because I couldn't get this cheap Chinese shit. Fuck birds.
That I really want, and I want to make sure to get it. When they say,
Oh, they look exactly like what I expected them to look. Oh my God, I gotta get the phone, honey. We're not gonna be able to get this overpriced piece of shit tablet. Huh? That little RCA tablet. Huh, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you, that's exactly what happens.
say only 12 left. That kind of helps me make my decision. There's no more thinking.
Yes. Yeah, there's no more. Yeah, they're literally saying it. Oh my God. It's like they're literally saying it. Don't think, just buy it. It's almost gone. Wow, at least they're blatant about their brainwashing. Bless their hearts. Oh, wait. It's like, oh wait, let me check that on. Don't you check on Amazon? You're thinking, yeah, it's going to be maybe hundreds of dollars cheaper there. But if it's gone and it's not there, your life is ruined. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just pay the overpriced amount and just use Easy Pay. And then skip a payment so then we could fuck you in the ass with interest. Well, now that you put it that way, I guess I will spend $800 as opposed to $150. Thanks, QVC.
About it. We're almost sold out. That's it. Final look.
Oh my God!
Work fast.
Oh my! It's just I'm surrounded by fucking Karens. They're just this is Karen VC. It's home shopping fucking Karen.
It's enough on my phone. Oh wait, it's gone.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh.
I'll never be able to get that again. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I have to get it before it sells out.
Bro, they just gave away their whole fucking marketing right there. That's the thing. Don't make them, because they're like, all right, shit, man, we're selling this piece of shit tablet for like $300 more than Amazon. They're like, yeah, just shut the fuck. They're old and stupid. Who cares? Just make it like we're going to run out of them, and so they have to buy it now so they don't look for a competitive price somewhere. Good call. It will sell it in 6,000 different colors and call them everything else except pink. Man, you're a genius. Wow. That was an enlightening moment. I am enlightened. You better be able to give them a full refund with how much you go over MSRP with most of your shit.
Hey, welcome on in. I am so glad that we just ran that. I hope you saw it. HSN offers a full 30-day money-back guarantee if you...
Yes, virtually everyone else in the world offers that too. In most places, they don't even take a restocking fee anymore.
You don't love anything, and that includes everything in my electronics hour. I'm your host, Shannon Fox, and I've got guaranteed simple electronics that are actually going to be problem solvers for you in your home. So if you're a little bit electronics shy, please stick with us, because we know you need to use those great solutions like this. If you shy away from jumper cables, you know every car has to have them. How about a 1.5-pound Mophie, the #1 name in power station that you can use on a daily basis to charge all of your gadgets and gadgets and
Gadgos and gizmos. Gazmos and gidgets. Do you have a gidget in your ass? All those gidgets.
And gizmos, there you go. But also it will literally jumpstart your car. And it can jumpstart your car, your truck, your SUV. It can jumpstart your car, get this, 83 times on one charge. Then you could just plug it back in and it would jumpstart your car 83 times again. All right, hey, if you have to jumpstart your car 83 times, you might want to get a new battery, but just saying, but you can recharge it. It even has, I've never seen this before. Did you see that? It has a literal outlet. You can plug in a lamp, a fan.
What is the milliamp hours on that before I give a judgment on that, ma'am? Oh, look, it's in rose gold. Thank God. If there wasn't something in rose gold, I was going to lose my fucking mind.
Anything, so great for emergencies, but you're also going to be able to power up things like your HP laptop. Did you see? It was easy to hide back here because it is so sleek and slim and lightweight. It's got a 10-hour battery.
What year is this in? That is, for 2021, that is not cheap. A Celeron, 4 gigabytes of RAM and a 256 gigabyte hard drive. That's not even okay for $450. No.
Life. That 10-hour battery life, probably more powerful than your current desktop. It's a solid
Which desktops you talking about? One's from 2007?
drive. I don't know if this one's turned on. Let's see if it is. Because if it is, oh, it's not. Oh, there it is. Look. It literally turns on in a flash. No waiting. This has got a...
Because it was in sleep mode.
Great.
That's literally another lie. That's not misleading. That is a lie. Even with a SSD, it's not just going to turn on like that unless you are coming from sleep.
256 gigs, 4 gigs of RAM. It is
4 gigs of RAM in 2021. 4 gigs. You're not, that's like, oh, it'll check email, but not comfortably.
Is huge. And for no extra charge, you also get a smart friend that comes right along with it. So if you have any questions at all, that customer service is included. We also have on this model a very special accidental damage protection. So if you drop it, if the screen breaks.
Retail value $723. That is such bullshit. $723, you could get a decent, like, entry-level gaming laptop. Oh, man, this is going to be fun.
HP will take care of it for you, and that's no additional charge. Look at that. The retail price, $723. It's $449. And one of the reasons we shop electronics here at HSN is we split it up into 5 flexible payments. Just $90. Oh, thanks, Dee. Well, hey, if we dropped it, it's got accidental damage protection, so it would be all fine.
Oh, it would be fine. And then, yeah, well, what contract do you have that they're doing that protection plan with? That'll half-ass fix that thing.
Fine. We'd get a new one in a flash. All right, this is, you're watching me on TV, right? You may be watching me on cable, and that's great. A lot of us have those streaming services, and you pay every month for that.
Oh, wow, they're saying get an HD TV antenna. What is this? Again, 2009. Sausage Syrup, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the membership.
But how about the TV channels that you miss? All your CBS, your NBC, your ABC, your high definition.
Yeah, I don't care about an antenna. Oh, but Clutter Buns is there, but I don't care. What is this? Picture Keeper? Oh, no. Yes. Get the Clutter Buns go away. Here we go.
Stand behind the TV. This one does it all for you. Boy, I could have used this quite a few years ago when I was the Rabbiteers in my own home. All right, I'm thrilled about this next item because this is, well, it's got personal meaning for me. I am forever getting that message right there on my phone. Oh, you can't download. I literally got it this morning. I got to get my picture keeper out. You can't download that app. You don't have space. You have too many photos, too many videos. If you want to be...
Why would you want that when iCloud exists? This is such a product for people who don't know that a solution exists. It's incredible. Yeah. So that when you lose that thing, and look, but Rich, I don't want them monitoring if I have a penis picture. They're still going to know you have a penis picture. Then you have a hard copy of it on that stupid piece of shit, too.
Be able to store your videos and your photos safely, you got to get the picture keeper.
Thank you,
if
Google
you need
Fish.
to free up space on your phone, but you don't want to delete those photos, you got to get picture keeper. If you want to store and save your precious contacts, you got to get picture keeper. If you got a new phone and you want to be able to transfer some of your photos or your contacts.
Yeah, because that's what every late teens, 20-something kid wants to do is have to take out. No, they're just going to store them up to the iCloud.
You need the picture.
And how much is it? What? Holy shit, did you see the fucking price on this? For 128 gigs? Oh, stop it. Let me look up something right now. I know it has to be for an iPhone. iPhone. SD card. Bro. You can get... Is that lightning on there? Has 4.5 stars, almost 5 stars. It's $12.99 for the reader with a 5% fucking coupon. This is on Amazon. $12. Give me a 128 gigabyte card. So let me put this in my cart. and we'll do some real-time math. So we're going to go with the big one, the 128 gigs for 128 gig SD card. $15. SanDisk, 128 gigabyte SD card. You don't need any high speed in it. Do you think that grandma is going to be, oh, I need to have faster transmit and write speeds? No, she don't care. And it's SanDisk. Add to fucking cart. What is the grand total here? Proceed to checkout. With tax, I'm going to include everything. Why is it taking 30 minutes to do this? Tax, shipping, the two items, $30.09. And it will work on your iPhone just the same. That is literally pretty much theft. And there's shipping and handling. Dude. I'm unfortunately going to have to use the bathroom, though. I have to take a dump. I am Error. I'll get back to the super chats when I get back. I'm back. I'm a man on the internet. And this is a show that some people watch.
Picture keeper, there are so many reasons.
I took a dump. My prostate's fine.
Even if you just have been storing your photos in the cloud, and you're paying $7, $10, $15 every single month.
That's still not a justification. You could get the same thing, actually better than this. The two things together, the card reader and the 128 gig card, for over $70 cheaper than this. Is robbery. Now, do I blame her? No, she's just a salesperson. But whatever executives are putting these prices on things, and then they have the audacity to say $159 is the normal price. On what fucking fantasy land are you living?
For your photos to be someplace out there, this is going to save you so much money. No more paying for
No, it is not. It is absolutely not.
cloud storage. This little device
This
will
is
store,
insane.
I'm going to venture to say every photo and video and contact that you've got, and it works with Apple and Android.
What? Man, you got 4K videos now. And even 1080p. That's not a lot of storage.
Let me tell you what we have left, because we have our final quantity at this very special.
Oh, here we go. It's already sold out. She barely talked about it yet, except letting us know that it's overpriced or ridiculous, and it's already sold. You better get your... Don't look and see that you could buy this for over 70% off and actually get a superior product. You buy it now because it may be out of stock. We need to swindle you right now. Oh, God. I can't, man. I can't.
Sale price. This is, we've got the 64 gig. We'll explain the difference. For $89, you can save $30, or you can get...
Yeah, and plus I took a dump. I did, yeah, you know what I had for dinner? I had grilled chicken with, it had hot peppers on it. I didn't have really any carbs. And I drank, literally, there's one can of seltzer left, and I had a cup of coffee. Yes, I'm gonna piss.
Twice as much storage for only $20 more. I would definitely go with the 128 gigs, because then you can share, you can use this
So then we could rob you even more.
with multiple phones. You can use this to store.
Yeah, this is straight up taking advantage of the ignorance of their audience, without question. Again, the salesperson, she's just doing her job. Don't throw any hate her way. Don't throw hate in anyone's way. But this is blatant fucking robbery.
You don't have to transfer it to another computer. So here's what we have available for you. In the 64 gig, we have only 4 colors remaining. In the silver, we have about 100.
Oh my God.
That's it. In the red, we've got, 3 dozen. Okay, the red.
And they're taking, like, they literally said, like, oh yeah, so they this is their shtick. They tell you, they sell you something. They know their audience isn't aware that it's overpriced, and then before they could really think about it, they put the sense of urgency in, so they don't think and just buy. And there's a lot of people that do. I don't see these places around in like another 5 to 10 years, but for now, that's how they do it.
Red is going to go very quickly. In that turquoise, 3 dozen as well. Then you see that rose gold. Okay, we have most in the rose gold.
Chickens don't actually pee. What do they do then?
But still, only
Florida
200.
chicken man.
So these are close to selling out in this very hour, with as many thousands of you as are watching. Now, in the 128 gig, we're even more limited. We only have about... Okay, oh yeah, we've got fewer than 200 left.
I mean,
so in the turquoise, we have...
I know this is obvious, but it's pretty incredible. It's just, let's just sell them a whole bunch of overpriced shit and put a sense of urgency so they're tricked into buying it. That is their whole thing. It's that simple. That is the formula. I've known this, but like to see it, like that ad they had in the beginning, just... I already knew because I used to talk about it all the time. But just, I never thought they would be that brazen. It's just like... All right, so we just brainwash your audience into thinking everything's about to sell out, so they buy everything. And here are a bunch of Karens totally buying our shit. Thoughts on used cars? Hate to say it, fish oil. I need to get a bunch of shit out of here. I might as well. Hey, if that's what I am anti-scalping, and I will, you know what? I won't even set a reserve price. But if someone wants to be stupid enough to buy an RX 580 for like $500, I won't say no to their money. That ain't scalping. That's just the demand of the market raising up the price there.
About 4 dozen. In the red, 3 dozen, and then only about 100 in the rose gold. So that's in the 128 gig. If you want to know what's the difference, which one do I need? By the way, they're all on 3 flexible payments. So for only $30, you can get the 64 gig home, and then for just
Tell Amico, yeah, he would be a good fit for HSN. Imagine he started working on there.
You can get that.
He wouldn't be a good fit because then he would just talk about himself. He wouldn't talk about the product. And then they'd be like, dude, you got to talk about, you got to actually talk about like what's here, not yourself. Well, you're just a gaming racist then.
128 gig home, because we're going to break that up into 3 interest-free payments. My guest, Laura.
And then they dare to make you do 3 payments so you hopefully skip a payment. Wow, what a racket. What a racket.
Leland, she likes to make fun of me because I was carrying around 2 phones for a while because I wanted to have my precious pictures of my 3 kids with me, but I had to get a new phone because there was no.
Yeah, Tommy said gaming racist. That was Tommy that said that in my live stream when I had him come on and people ask him questions. Gaming racist. He's not going to live that one down for a while.
Storage in it. This picture keeper has saved me a lot of space in my bag. Hi, Lori.
Yeah, and a little bit of embarrassment too, right, Shannon? I'm sorry I made fun of you for that, but Karen.
And you know why I hate things like that too? See, the thing I had actually was a card lightning to card reader, but it had a cord. That thing, because it hangs out of your phone. First off, if you have a case, there's a good chance that most cases it won't work with. Secondly, beyond that, which you're better off having a cord because it'll fit like a normal lightning port. If you have some piece of plastic thing like that hanging out with all that leverage, like say your hand goes like this, you're going to either break the device, and that's the best case, which that thing's a piece of shit, who cares, but you may actually damage your lightning port. You're better off having a cord. This thing is just shit all around.
Carrying a second phone is sort of, you know, it's a hassle.
Oh, Julia Child.
When you have Picture Keeper Connect now, this is the ultimate easiest way for you to back up all of your pictures, all of your videos, and all of your contacts from your phone. Once you've backed up those pictures, you can delete them off your phone knowing you have a safe backup copy, and it restores space. So if you guys have ever been in that horrible position, especially if you have fixed memory devices like Apple, Android works as well, works with Kindle.
I love how they show those big numbers, like that's a big, yeah, like that's what 128 gigabytes, depending on the file size, which is 5 megabytes, will hold. That is what it will hold. That's not staggering. We're in 2021. It was definitely not even a big deal back then. It was a year ago. You get my point. What Sony laptop-ish? Dude, that thing looks like it's from 2000. It probably is from 2000. Yes, dude, she has a Windows 7 laptop right there. I could tell by how thick that thing is, too.
Fire 2. So this one Picture Keeper Connect could actually...
She's showing allegedly bleeding edge tech, which she has a Windows 7 machine right there.
Every single device in your entire household. But if you've ever gone to try to take a picture with your iPhone and you get that horrible message and it says, "Oh, sorry, you're not gonna be able to take this picture because you're totally out of space right now." Then you have to figure out what you're willing to delete in order to capture that beautiful video of your, pet doing something cute or your kids being adorable. When you have Picture Keeper Connect, you're never in that position again. So it's lightning at one end. You download the free application onto whatever phones and tablets, all of them in your whole household.
Yeah, but it's just automatically now. You don't even need those stupid fucking apps.
If you want to. It's super easy and totally free to operate going forward. So you don't have to pay for anything. You don't need Wi-Fi. You don't need Bluetooth. All you do is plug it in. It's
yeah, because if you have a smartphone, you're going to have 0 of those things.
Lightning, okay?
Like,
okay, and then on your screen comes up, it just automatically opens that app, and it says, would you like to back up everything now? If you touch that little banner right there, Shannon, this Picture Keeper Connect, this little guy right here, goes to work to seek out and find all the pictures, videos, and contacts. You don't have to do anything on your...
I'm sure you could find an app for very cheap or free. That is like the only gotcha they may have with me, but I almost guarantee you there are apps on the App Store that will do that for either nothing or next to nothing. And you spent $30 and you actually have a better product than this.
Part at all, that gives you that really clean initial backup copy, right? If you want to select the files, you can do that.
It's not analog, lady, unless you keep on, like, say you like upload to Facebook and download it again, then re-upload it where it compresses it each time. If you're just transferring your files, it's not going to degrade like you're copying from one VHS tape to another. It's digital.
Too. So maybe you're...
So long as you're not recompressing it and uncompressing it and recompressing it, or it's going to get more artifacting because that's how compression works. Why am I explaining it to...
Sharing like 50 pictures with your husband, and he's got a different style phone. Instead of clogging up his email box, he can download the free app, and you can just put Picture Keeper in and select which photos you want to share. It's so easy. So I'm going to select a few of my photos right here and click Start. Now this is going to work to make a copy of all of those pictures that I have selected onto the Picture Keeper Connect. You can see the images as they fly across the screen. You can see the little status bar so you know how long it's going to take. But let me help you decide which...
Imagine she drops the phone out of her hand and it smashes and breaks the port. Just like I said, there's a high risk of that happening.
Size to get, okay? If you get that 64 gigabyte, that is going to save and store for you about 32,000 photographs, Shannon. And then for a couple...
Oh my God, they make it again, but that's the number. That's math. That's how storage works. It's not a big deal.
More, like you said,
but again, to grandma, she doesn't know that. So, oh my God, let me spend 7 times more money than I really have to.
A few dollars more, you can upgrade to that 128 gigabyte.
Dude, her mic is ass. Yeah, she's sitting in front of a laptop from like 11 years ago. I don't... But that's how they tie it in, though. That's their loophole to not seem like they're completely... Oh, we offer an app with it. It's easier to use with it. You may be able to go out and buy a name brand SanDisk card and a quality reader that will be better than this. But we have an app that ties it together so we could justify making you spend an insane amount of money.
Right size, and that is going to save in store for you 64,000 photographs. So this is like a little photo vault for all of your pictures, your videos, and your contacts. Think about if you've ever lost a cell phone, right? Heaven forbid you lose one and then you've lost all of the pictures and videos.
Not if you have iCloud. Or if you bought what I said.
Videos you've been taking for years and years. When you have Picture Keeper, you know you have that safe, in-hand, tangible backup copy. How many of us have spent money every single month paying for the cloud? Shannon, I don't know where the cloud is. What if the cloud gets hacked? What if the cloud goes out of business? What happens to my family photos then?
Well, if Apple goes out of business, you're not going to have a phone to worry about. But again, if your pictures are on your phone, the only way you have zero risk of that kind of shit happening is like just get a digital camera that's not Wi-Fi enabled, and then you can not worry about it.
And not to...
But then where are you going to store them? Are you going to store them on a computer? Is that computer not going to be connected to the internet? Where are you going to store them?
Mention having to pay for the cloud every single month. You know, I was paying all this money and I was locked out for like 4 years. It was insanity.
Gosh. Yeah, so, I don't like the cloud. I don't like the cloud. And I love that everyone can save 64.
Bullshit, I guarantee you they both use iCloud. Dick pics and all. Your Bippy has been drippy all day. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome.
4,000 photos. And when you talked about losing your phone, I know my husband's phone number and my phone number. Yeah. I don't know.
Soul Man, thank you for becoming a member. I like these new members. Thank you.
I don't know your number, but it's on my phone. Right. So this will save those contacts and back them up as well. It's so important. So many of you most of you on the phone are grabbing that 128 gig before it is completely sold out. So let me tell you, last call on the red in the 128 gig, 1 dozen. If you're on the phone, you might get it. If you go to hsn.com, you get to skip the line. So go to hsn.com, type in 085757.
What a racket.
And for just $36 and change on any credit card, you can save 64,000. Is that what we said? 64,000 photos. And what I do is, I I keep my...
Yeah, and for the grandmas out there who aren't going to know better, who are just, oh, I'm going to store them on here, and then they lose that. What happens then? They're not going to know that they should back it up on other devices to make sure the pictures are backed up in multiple places so they don't get lost. They lose this piece of shit, they're out of luck.
I keep my...
I know it's meant like it has the USB port on one side and lightning on the other. Like, I get it, but do you think Grandma's going to know any of that shit? Fuck no. Grandma's an idiot.
Pictures on my picture keeper, because now, last time we had a hurricane and I had to evacuate my house, I grabbed my picture keeper. It's like a photo vault, and it's got all my contacts in case something were to happen to my phone. I've got everything right there. Boy, that was a lot more simple than taking that whole every single photo album that I had, right? This is the best way to never lose your photos, to avoid having to pay that money for your cloud. That's so much more expensive. It's certainly not as secure as just having it on that physical drive. The best and fastest way to free up space on your phone, and if you're buying a new
This B-roll is incredible.
phone, or you got one from Santa, you can transfer that data to your new phone and safely, simply, quickly protect those most precious memories. This is our final quantity. I know, Lori, we brought these in for the holiday season, and they were such an incredible gift because everybody needs more space on their phones, but also everybody wants to be able to have all of their pictures safe and secure, and this is the simplest way to do it.
And if you have that cheap iPhone and you don't have to spend money upgrading it, get Picture Keeper Connect, because it's going to give you basically unlimited space. So
I'm sure we'll see something like that in the future, Lyoko.
up those pictures. It didn't take long. I got that really happy little green check mark right here on the phone. And then it says, would you like to remove the files from the phone? So that's going to take the pictures off and then restore all of that space, while I know I've got that safe backup copy of every single picture right here on Picture Keeper Connect. Now, in this case, I don't want to have to take the pictures off of my phone, but if you're running out of space...
Yeah, because that's where they're going to be safe. Yeah, erase them off your phone and then keep them on this overpriced piece of shit and put them
Absolutely can. You don't have to upgrade the phone. Just get a Picture Keeper Connect. Now, the other end of this is your USB, okay? So
well, at least they're showing that. I'll give them that much credit.
You plug this into any Mac or PC computer. You don't have to download any software. It's already preloaded. I actually set mine when any program is installed, it just automatically opens up. It just takes a few seconds, but mine automatically opened up right here. And then
yeah, at least they're actually cropping the images right on the B-roll.
when you go into the application, Shannon,
That thing with Thynium with Lori is ridiculous.
click of the button right here, all you click is restore, and everything that was on your Picture Keeper Connect can now be saved onto the hard drive of your Mac or PC computer, any computer, it doesn't matter what kind. So now you know you have another backup copy, right? Again, tangible in hand, not relying on the cloud, not backing it up to this unknown source, so we have no idea where it lives or where it actually is.
But even with all of that aside, this thing is still overpriced. The software doesn't justify it. That's what they're going to say, just, oh, but we have the easy. All right, so buy another piece of software for like 99 cents at worst, probably.
So now all of my pictures are going to be right here in this really simple, easy to use interface. It's so fast.
That's an
it's
Amazon
so simple. So
tablet she has there.
To view, and all of the pictures, so all of these pictures that were just on my iPhone a few moments ago are now right here on my computer with a couple of clicks of the mouse. So really seamless. Now the other thing that you're getting with
What
this,
is
which
with
is
the
amazing,
mic
is
quality?
this very clever adapter. Now this adapter ensures you're going to be able to use your Picture Keeper Connect with every
That thing is a death knell for you. Plug that in your phone and anything bumps into that connector. That's even worse than the other thing.
device in your life pretty much. So it has micro USB on one side and a brand new C-type connector at the other. So I have a brand new Motorola. This is a track phone.
Oh no, is she gonna plug in the device after she plugs that thing with a bunch of leverage in?
And I'm going to use right here.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
Adapter.
Just say, hey, we'll break the phone for you for fucking free. And she's plugging it in while it's plugged in. Oh, God. No, you plug them first, then you plug it in. And that's still disastrous. No, no, no. Oh, Jesus. A whole bunch of grandmas are going to break their fucking phones.
plug it right in, and now I can back.
Look at that. It looks like an elephant dick is hanging off the fucking phone. How are they telling people this is a good idea? Do you see that? Am I making this up for theatrics right now? Look at that. And she plugged it in after she had the other thing, the white thing that already had, the white adapter, that already had plenty of leverage that could cause damage to the port if it flexes in the port. Then she's plugging another thing in, so she's cramming that in, and that thing's flexing even more. And now you have, man, you hit that with your hand, or that bumps. Imagine that phone drops out of her hand, bumps on the table. That port is a wrap. Good night.
Back up this entire phone too. And real quick, I want you guys all to realize everything is kept in the same file folders. So I can see all the pictures from the iPhone, all the pictures from my iPad, all the pictures from my Kindle Fire, everything
Who's taking pictures with their fucking Kindle Fire or even our iPad at that point?
is kept the same. Again, with all of this space, you can basically back up every phone and tablet in your entire household. Now, if you want to clear off your Picture Keeper Connect after you've downloaded all of your pictures, your videos, and your contacts onto your PC or Mac computer, you can. But I'm with you, Shannon. I use it as a photo vault so that if something does happen, if you have that, bad weather situation where we have to flee our homes again, I know I can just grab my Picture Keeper Connect and everything is going to be.
Yeah, I'm sure. As a hurricane is coming to take our home down. Oh, man, I hope I have my Picture Keeper. Give me a fucking break. Yo, these are like as bad as the infomercials from the 90s, man. See, it's funny because like HSN and QVC back then, they weren't that bad because they didn't have to try to sell you shit at high margins. So now they're more aggressive. Like if you notice, if you watch a shit from the 90s, it actually wasn't that bad because there was more people buying stuff from them because it was actually ordering from these places was a viable option. Now it's like, all right, we have to exploit the old people as much as possible who don't know better. So let's just shove it down their throats.
Be there. And then Shannon, you made such a great point. What if you are getting a new phone, or maybe you got one for Christmas, or maybe you're getting a different style of phone, maybe you're going Apple to Android or Android to Apple. You're going to be able to now migrate all of your stuff, all of your info can now be on both phones seamlessly. So this helps you set up your new phone. This helps you with every single aspect of your life. Here's the picture that a minute ago was on my iPhone. Look, it's on my computer and it's on my Android phone. And
Holy shit, you transferred a file. And yeah, the thing I got with the Lightning to SD card reader, which is on a cable, by the way. It's not like that donkey dick hanging out there. And the SD card, guess what? If you plug it into the fucking computer, or no, okay, the touche they may have. Yo, Rich, this has the USB-A port and the other USB port. That doesn't have it. But most of the time, even those older fucking computers had an SD card slot. This is silly.
Devices typically don't talk nicely, right?
So now they're communicating. Now you're able to share it, and you can leave it on your phone if you want to be able to have it, because of course.
But that's the thing, though. That's like, oh, Rich, but this is one device that does everything. Still not worth it. Oh, Rich, it has the software. Still not worth it. You could. All right. So I could get another. Let me do it. Let me. Let's play the chess together. Let's get an SD card reader. SD card reader for that. Okay, it's not one device, but it's still. I'd rather you have multiple devices so you don't end up breaking your ports. Okay. 13,000 4.5-star reviews. USB-A. And there's a coupon. Add to cart. It's a USB-A card reader. I don't need that stuff. Just add it to the cart. Everything here is proceed to checkout. 40 with tax and delivery, $47. It's still over half the price of that. And you could have the one to plug it into your computer, one to plug it in your phone, and you're getting SanDisk memory. You're still way better.
course, those really are kind of our new photo wallets, basically. But when you get the 128 gig, you've got up to 64,000 photos that you can save. So my update, red is sold out in the 128 gig.
Oh my God, no! I get you. I guarantee you, it's not sold out. I guarantee you, it's not. Again, it's speculation. Maybe it is. Maybe there are a bunch of dumbasses on the. Someone has to be buying it because they still exist.
Sold out in the 128 gig. Only rose gold in that 128 gig. You're saving.
It can't be pink. Nothing could ever be fucking pink. Never pink. It's rose gold because Tim Apple said so. Tim Apple is our Lord and Savior, Bird.
$50, and you can get it home for $36 and change today. Now, we are very limited.
Imagine doing a payment plan for something that is just a cheap piece of shit and so overpriced. That is like an insult to people.
Limited in the turquoise, the silver, the red, and the rose gold in the 64 gig budget. For just $20 more, you are doubling your storage space, and then you can use it. I like how you called it a picture vault, a photo and contact vault, a very lightweight photo vault, so you are able to have that completely backed up. 085757 is your item number. Lori, thank you so much for sharing picture.
Okay, I'm done. That isn't highway robbery. That is insane. That is absolutely fucking insane. Okay. So for everyone who's here, welcome for a second. Monday, I am going to be doing a Wii U game stream marathon where you're not going to see my face. Tim Apple greater than Bill Microsoft. And I'm going to be recording footage and streaming the footage. You're going to hear my voice, but you won't see my face. But I think that'll be a lot of fun, and we could play a bunch of Wii U games, and I'm sure there's some duds there too. So we're going to have fun with that. So that's Monday. Not going to give it time yet, but it's going to be like an all-day thing. But all right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. Don't know about a stream. My kids will be here, maybe. I'll be streaming, but I'll definitely be back with videos. And then we'll be doing that on Monday. So get your popcorn and you'll watch me play a bunch of Wii U games terribly. So I get to stream and I'll get footage too. It'll be fun. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.